about, do you feel like you're running out of time? Do you feel anxious, like you're running out of time as the clock is ticking away? Like that helps, right? I do a lot of times. I feel like I'm running out of time, like I didn't achieve enough in my life. As I look back, I go, well, I should have did this, and I should have did that, and I made this bad decision, made that bad decision, and it can drive you nuts. Okay? That's one of the reasons why I wrote the book, because I have that in the book. I talk about that in the book. So what you have to do is this, in the present day, now, now, you have to look at your little achievements as great achievements, okay? At one time, I was really going strong to be a stand-up comedian, and I was doing very well with it. And things happened in my life which just changed the direction for me being a motivational speaker, for me being a writer, me doing YouTube. Not to go into the reasons why, but I had visions of me, having my own talk show and having all these big things going on in my life. And it didn't happen. And I can lay in bed and I can go over it and over it and over it and go, why did it not happen in my life? And I know the reasons why as I look back. But I would have not had completed my book, done my book. For those who don't know me, I would have not have written my book. I would have not had created the Common Point philosophy. I don't think I would have done any of this stuff that I'm doing now if I would have achieved the path that I thought I should have been on. Okay? So if you look at life that way and say, where is the path that I'm on now? Where am I now? Oh, I'm stuck working in it. No, don't worry. Just don't beat yourself up. Look at where you are now and the accomplishments that you have now. And when I say look at the little things, look at the little achievements as great achievements. Okay, I don't have a talk show and I'm not making millions of dollars and I didn't take Stephen Colbert's place in 5 years from now, whatever. That didn't happen, or that's not happening. Maybe it will, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, look at your little achievements as large gains in life. Look at the little achievements. So let's use this as an example. I work part-time in a grocery store, okay? And there's a couple of friends of mine that I work with. And I can cut up and I can tell jokes and I can be goofy and I can do my comedy, my personality as I want when I'm working. And I make people smile and I make my coworkers laugh. So I'm still able to do what I'm gifted to do. It's in a micro level. But that micro level is just as important as me being a superstar and being in front of 3,000 people making them laugh. Okay? There's not a comparison thing. Okay? There's an ego thing. Like, well, I should be a huge, comedian and making millions. Been through all that in my head, and all it does is destroy your present and destroy your future. Okay, when you get soaked into that I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Why didn't this happen? Why did that happen? And boy, I made a wrong decision there. And I do that. We all do that. I'll lay in bed and go, damn it, why did I come back to Florida? I gave up. I was in LA and I was doing all these things. But when I look back at it and I look at the reasons why I came back to Florida, there were solid reasons. At the time, the decisions you made at the time were the right decisions. There's no wrong decisions in life unless you do something really heinous and horrible. Okay? But on a personal level, there's no wrong decision. I could look back and go, why did I give up on my comedian career? Why did I sell my house in California? Or why did I come back to Florida? Because if I look back at that and think of how much stress I was under and how much debt I was in and how much anguish I was going through and the smog. It's probably not like that now in LA, but when I was there, I couldn't breathe. and I had asthma, and it was affecting my health. So if I were to look back to where I was 30 years ago, living in LA, today I might not be here. I might have died. I might have had a heart attack. I might have got cancer. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows if you would have taken a different path, if it would have been better or worse. You don't know that. And when you have that wrapped in your head so tight, like, God, I should have did this and I should have did that, and why didn't I do this? I made this bad decision, and then. You're destroying your present life by doing that. You're destroying your future, your immediate future, by doing that. So when I'm talking about, I stop the camera for a second. I'm back. I had to let the cat out. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm back. So this video is about, do you feel like you're running out of time? Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I'm running. We all don't know how much time we have to live. We don't. So look at the small things in life. Look at the smile on your child's face if you have children. Look at the happiness when your significant other comes home and they give you good news. Look at all the small things. Smell the flowers. Spend time smelling the flowers. Even if you just take a walk. There goes the coffee. Even if you take a walk in the park. Look at the small things that are around you. Look at the small things, the tiny things that you accomplished. It doesn't have to be this big, giant, I am a superstar, I'm wealthy, I'm a bajillionaire, I am blah. That's all fine and dandy. But that doesn't fulfill you. What fulfills you are the small achievements, and the small achievements build upon themselves. Look at the small achievements in your life. The good things. I got an itchy eye, excuse me. I'm letting my hair go gray, by the way. If you like it, let me know. Sidebar. Oh, I hear you're, whatever. But what I'm getting at, if you feel like you're running out of time, the reason you feel like that is you're reflecting onto your past. When you feel like you're running out of time and you're anxious and you're stressed and you're tightly wrapped, that's because you're reflecting too much on your past. You cannot change your past. You can change your background. Well, I mean your background, physical background. But you can't change your past. You can't forget about your past. Because your past is what created you who you are today. I will repeat that. Your past created who you are today. I am a motivational speaker. Woo. With an itchy nose and itchy eye. I have become a motivational speaker. I've become a rather well-known motivational speaker. In the convention area, private sector, stuff like that. I don't show a lot out on my YouTube channel because that's a whole different ballgame. But I'm very successful at it. I can go out and I can speak at certain companies, certain events, 5,000, 10,000. I'm doing very well with that. Okay? YouTube is a whole different game. So, I would have not been where I am today if I would have made the decisions of what I wanted to do in my past. I would not be where I am today if I would have made decisions differently in my past. By saying that, just focus on the small things, okay? Don't lay in bed and go, oh my God, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh my God, I married the wrong person. Oh my God, I got da 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 da. Take the situation that you have today and change it. Change it. If you're not happy, if you're not content with what you have today in your life, you still have time. Because look at it this way. Nobody knows. I don't know. I could go outside and get ran over by a cow or a horse or a lightning bolt, and I'll be gone. And when you are gone, you don't know you're gone. I don't think you do. I don't know. Nobody knows. You know, people can claim this and claim that, you know. But just relish with every day what you have today. Don't ponder on the past. Ooh, ponder. It's a big word. No, it's not. It's a small word. Don't ponder on the past. And I will end this video with this in a short video. You have relevance. You have significance. You have value. You have achieved great things in your life. What do you mean, John? I live in a trailer park in Bung whatever, Florida. What did I do? Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to your high standards of what you should have, could have, would have done. Just look at yourself in the present moment. Like I said, if I go and I do my little side job, okay, it's a little teeny side job that I have a couple of days a week because I will go crazy if I'm just doing this all the time. Yes, I do very well with conventions, but that's hit and miss now and then. We're going to call you, John. We want you to come and speak this month, but that's 2 months from now. Okay? So I got a lot going on, but I still look at the small things. I'll give you an example. I was speaking at a convention about 2 months ago. And all of these tight, oh, they're all tightly wrapped, okay? I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to out the company, but it was a food industry company that I was speaking for. And it was a very stressful time to speak to them because they were they just didn't want to relax. They just want to, you know. And I wasn't a keynote speaker. I was an opening speaker. And the keynote speaker was tightly wrapped as well. So I had the challenge of relaxing the audience. And there was this little girl. They were allowed to bring their families. And there was this little girl. She was adorable. She was dressed up like a pumpkin. Give you an idea when it was. She was dressed up like a pumpkin. And she somehow wandered up close to the stage. And she took center stage. She took everybody's attention. They turned the cameras on her. And that completely just changed the whole atmosphere of the convention. Now they weren't so tight-assed. They weren't so tightly wrapped. I was relaxed. That little girl changed people's lives for that moment. And it changed mine as well. That little 9-year-old or 10-year-old girl dressed up as a pumpkin, wandering off, capturing the hearts of everybody in that convention on that camera on the big screen was amazing. And that was just happenstance. It just happened. It wasn't planned, okay? But she gave me a great gift. She broke the ice with all the audience. And when I came out to speak, I just went through my whole thing and I did my motivational thing and the whole thing was very successful. You know, she was adorable. So that's a little thing, okay? That's a little thing that she did in her life that she probably won't remember, but her mother might, you know? And so fast forward 30 years, fast forward 40 years when she's an adult and she feels like, boy, I've got no significance. You know, I feel like I'm running out of time. I didn't do anything of value with my life, anything important in my life. I didn't change anybody's life, but she did. You know, if mom shows her that video, she'll go, I'll be damned. That was me. But she won't see it as that. She'll go, oh, I was just a little kid. No, but you did. As a little kid, you changed people's state, their life, their attitude, their personality, their feelings. Just in that moment, that split moment, that 2.5 minutes that she wandered on there and did what she did. So what I'm getting at is this. Leave the past in the past. As a library book, it's on the shelf. It's there. Open it once in a while. Look at the memories. Look at the photographs. Look at the names. But don't go down that negative path like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, this is so-and-so. Maybe I should have did this. Maybe I should have did that. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Just take it, put it back on the shelf, and move forward with your life. Start a new chapter in your life. I talk about in my book about looking at your life in chapters, okay? Take any 10 years of your life. You can take from when you're 1 to 10, from 10 to 20, from 20 to 30, 100 to 110, if you get that far. Take any chapter, like this book, my book. You're going to go on the shelf and you're going to pull a book down. And this is your life. You're going to open it up and go, oh, my life from 30 to 40. And you can reflect on it. And when you reflect on it, it will tell you, that chapter of your life will tell you how you became who you are today. No matter what chapter you pick, okay? So if I pick the chapter of when I was in my 60s, I'm giving away my age. John, you're that old. Gray hair. If I look at the chapter of my 60s and I look back, and this is not looking back with regret, this is looking back with relevance and understanding and discernment, okay? Look back at that decade and it can tell you what happened in that decade that put you where you are today. Then the next step is, you put the book back and you close the chapter. It's a memory. Okay? It's a memory. So, this video was supposed to be about, I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I haven't achieved anything with my life. I feel like I haven't done nothing with my life. If you're young, you have more time than others. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. Not to be negative. There is no guarantee you have 40 more years or 50 more years. Okay? You might have a shorter life than I have. You might have a longer life than I have. Nobody knows this. So every single day when you get up, John's preaching. I'm going to put a preacher collar on. Now I'm going to tell you what to do. Every single day when you get up, think of the future. Don't think of the past. Every single day, be thankful you got up. Every day when you wake up, take 1 minute, 60 seconds of your life. Take 60 seconds. I don't know what that was. Take 60 seconds of your life. Close your eyes. Put yourself in a quiet space. And be thankful for what you have today. Because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Beeping horns and traffic going on outside. It's crazy. I live in a very noisy neighborhood. And eventually, I'm going to make enough money with my career and my speaking and blah, 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 all this to have a real studio that's soundproof. Be nice. So, when you get up, close your eyes, sit on the other edge of the bed, and think about today. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think long term. Think about now. Be now in the moment today. Make that day the best day you can make. Okay? Look the best you can look. Feel the best you can look. Take that day, that 12 or 24 hours of that day, and make that the best day that you can make. And that will give you license not to look back like, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, da. It's gone. That day's gone. You've lived it. It's gone. Out the window. There goes the days. There's a lot of days gone. Anyway, I don't want to preach, but I'm preaching. I love you guys. I'm going to cut this one short, keep it short. Don't feel overwhelmed about losing time because you don't know how much time you have. Well, John, just that statement makes me feel like, oh God, I'm losing. That's not my point. My point is live for today. Don't live for tomorrow. Live for today. Do not live for tomorrow. Tomorrow will unfold as it should. Don't live in the past. Like I said, take the book down from the shelf, review it, and move on. There you guys. Love you. Let me know if you like the background. If you don't, we'll put the curtain back up. I'm just trying different things. Love you guys. I'm going to link another video to this video link down below. It's called Everything Happens for a Reason. I did it about a couple months ago. It's doing very well. It's a great video. And I speak more about why things happen for a reason or whatever. So that'll be in the description below. Also, too, thank you very much. Subscribe. Love you guys. Have a great day. Oh, we are getting close to Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. I'm going to be doing a little bit different today. I'm different this time. I'm not going to do a turkey this time. Anyway, I'm going to talk about blah, 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 blah. I've lost my mind. I'm looking at the time clock on the camera like, what are you talking about, John? I should figure mine. People think you're crazy. Okay, we got to end this video. We had to end the video. Don't feel overwhelmed about you running out of time because you are not. You're alive. You're watching this video.